I don't really want to explain the thumbnail, so we're just going to pretend that it didn't happen, alright? It's just between us. Like the video, please. Welcome back, everyone, to more from the Sableyes. I'm Mitch, and today we're going to take a look at Cherrim. That's right, it's a slightly off-meta deck, like I mentioned in the last video. We're going to go one on, one off when it comes to metagame stuff. So let's take a look at Cherrim and see how this thing's going to work on PTCGO. So here is our Cherrim deck, obviously featuring the brand new Cherrim with Spring Bloom from Battle Styles. Very, very good ability. It allows you, as often as you like, to attach a grass energy from your hand to one of the Pokemon that don't have a rule box. So no Vs, no GXs, no Prism Stars, that kind of stuff. But you can attach it to everything else, which is incredibly good. We're going to pair that up with Maractus. Powerful Needles does 60 damage times the amount of heads flips that you flip, and you flip coins equal to the amount of energy attached. So we're going to try and attach as many energy as possible to Maractus. We're going to try and get a bunch of grass energy and a bunch of twin energy as well, if we can, on that Maractus, so that we can take a big knockout by flipping some coins. So you're gonna probably struggle to win some games just because luck goes against you, but every now and then you might win a game that you weren't expecting to, and that's always a good thing. We've got a couple of cards as well that are worth talking about, things like Shaymin Prism. This is a very, very good niche attacker. Flower Storm does 30 times the amount of grass energy that you have in play. You can't attach energy with Cherrim to this, but if you attach early to it, you can attach another grass later and deal a ton of damage depending on the amount of grass that you have in play, which is very, very strong. And also, the brand new energy recycler is out. This is the old gold one from back in the day, but we have got access to it again from Battle Styles, and it works really, really well in this deck because it allows you to put 5 energy from your discard pile back into your deck, ready to be attached again by Cherrim. So what we'll do is we'll take this one out into the ladder. We'll see if we can get a couple of wins with a Glimwood Tangle coin flip deck. We'd love to see them. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, game 1, and this is a bit of a shocker. We can at least quick ball for I think a Cherubi. I think that's the best way to go, but we don't really have anything else to do. I'll attach to the Shaymin and then pass, and hopefully we get to do something here. I mean, it's not a particularly strong position to be in, but at least we have an energy on a Shaymin early. It means that Flower Storm is an option for us, which is good. Apart from that, though, we've got nothing really to do. Unless we top deck Maractus or Quick Ball. That's pretty much the only thing that we can do to get a game going here. Luckily for us, it looks like this is going to be a very interesting deck. That looks like a Rapid Strike Remoraid, so we're probably seeing a Rapid Strike based deck here, which is obviously a very, very strong card from Battle Styles as well. There's the Octillery. And we're seeing Urshifu. So this is the other Rapid Strike. Oh, this is the other Urshifu, sorry. We've already seen the Single Strike. This is the Rapid Strike version, and that's a pretty solid top deck. Grabbing the Cherrim here is pretty good. No attacker, which is unfortunate, but we at least have... Hey, listen, this is not too bad. We've got Maractus. We can put that down. We can potentially Powerful Needles with it. I think we Spring Bloom to the Maractus. We can attach both energies down. Oh, hang on, I should just attach to the Shaymin, because then I could have used Flower Storm. This is fine. Powerful Needles. We'll just flip 2 heads. Dang. Oh, hang on. No, I should. No, it's fine because they would resist 30 anyway. So they resist grass. So it's fine. I didn't make a mistake. You made a mistake. Stop telling me how bad I am. It's hurting my feelings. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Quick Ball for Crobat. Gonna be drawing some more cards. Probably looking for energy onto this Rapid Strike Urshifu V. I can find an Octillery as well. I'm sure that they'd be happy. We've got to be careful of the VMAX's second attack in this deck because they can very easily deal 120 damage to a couple of Pokemon and just remove Cherrims from the field, which is going to make it really, really hard for us to attack. So hopefully they don't get a chance to do that. Kind of don't have too much of a choice though. I have to say I'm in a little bit of a bind here. I either take knockouts and push that Urshifu into a position where now, because of that Rapid Strike energy, they could potentially, if they find a VMAX, attack for the second attack for free. Well, not for free, but you know what I mean. Or not taking a knockout at all. So, I mean, we're kind of in an awkward spot. I feel like I haven't really said anything here. Let's use this Crobat. Let's Crobat for 4. We'll see what kind of cards we can get access to. Glimwood Tangle is good. Jirachi is good. Let's play Professor's Research. We're looking for some more energy. That'd be great. And we've got some. And we've also got a nice kind of... an interesting hand, let's say. Not a nice hand, an interesting hand. Let's shuffle this Jirachi back into the deck and grab another Maractus. And this means we can set ourselves up nicely with a couple of attackers. We'll put a Grass Energy down here onto the bench. We'll put another Grass... I think we put this onto the bench as well, and then we'll attach the twin to the active. Then we can Powerful Needles. We need, what, 2 heads flips here? And we managed to find them, which is fantastic. We won't flip again. We'll take the knockout. But now at least, I've kind of got a little bit of a setup here. I am still very concerned about the Rapid Strike VMAX attacking with its second attack, which deals 120 damage to 2 Pokemon on the field. And frankly, I don't want that to happen. To be honest, luckily for us, they don't have a huge amount going on. So we're in a much better spot now. In fact, I think if we just promote Shaymin, we could potentially get a knockout here. It depends on a number of factors. Let's go for the twin. We can shuffle the Cherubi in if we want to. We could even just play it down, to be honest, just to play it safe, just in case they do decide to go into the VMAX. Well, we've got an energy here, energy retrieval. I'm not sure if there's energy in the discard pile for us to use. Let's retreat into the Maractus. We'll Spring Bloom onto the active, and then I think we just flip some coins. Powerful Needles. We'll try and get as many heads as we can. 1, 2, 2. That's not enough. We'll flip again. 2 is kind of bad. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay, that's something. That's fine. I can live with 3. It's obviously not ideal, but you know, again, it could be worse. Here's the VMAX, so I'm sure we'll see a Gmax Rapid Flow here. I don't really want to see a Gmax Rapid Flow, to be honest. If they knock out both the Cherrim and the Cherubi, they leave the Maractus in the active with a bunch of energy on it, which is good for us. If they knock out the Maractus, they leave us with the Cherrim, which is fine. And it looks like they're going for the Maractuses. This is actually good for us, because it means that we can put the energy back with Energy Recycler if we want to. We can Retrieval for them. We can go looking for another Maractus if we'd like. The only thing is we've lost the twin energy, which is kind of awkward, but I can live with that. Double energy retrieval, are you kidding me? Okay, let's retreat into Jirachi here. We'll see what we can do. Stellar Wish into a Quick Ball is very, very good. Very nice. Okay, let's Quick Ball away the Pokecom and grab ourselves a Maractus. And then what we can do is we can play that down. We can play both of these energy retrievals, grab ourselves 4 of the 5 grass energy that are in the discard pile. And we might actually be able to get a knockout with Shaymin Prism here. Let me just have a think. Let's Spring Bloom 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm not sure though if we put the last one down or not. 15. We can take this, right? Oh, hang on. We can only, right, rule box. That's okay. We'll stop. We'll just attach. It's fine, and then we can Marnie. Let's see here. Grass energy is good. Still no scoop up for the Jirachi, which is unfortunate, but we do have the energy, so we can attach to the Shaymin, and then let's play down the Glimwood Tangle, and then Dedenne. Actually, we can search for the Crobat. If the Crobat's in the deck, that's arguably better. It's not there. We want the Dedenne. We've got a couple of scoop up nets, a couple of switches. I feel like if we take this knockout, we're in a really good spot. Scoop up net in hand. Here we go. All right, we can go straight into the Shaymin here. We are guaranteed to knock this guy out. We've got double Cherrim as well, so we are not stressed about attackers or powering up those attackers. We will Spring Bloom onto this Maractus though, just to be sure, and then we can Flower Storm. 210 damage. Taking the knockout on the Rapid Strike VMAX, that's 3 prizes, and I feel like it's pretty close to the game, right? Now we're just in a position where all we need to do is find a boss's orders and then flip some coins and knock out that Crobat on the bench, and we will be loving life, frankly. And we can retreat for free with Shaymin, go into the Jirachi, and if we find the boss off of the Jirachi, then we'll be able to go for the coin flips, and we need 3 coin flips to knock out a Crobat. In fact, we just need to knock it out with the Shaymin, right? We don't even need to flip coins, we can just attack with Flower Storm. That's the whole point that it's in the deck, that's why it's there. Oh, Goodness, I should just realize the reason that I'm putting these things in here. How many have we haven't played boss yet either. Jeez, okay. So we're pretty likely to win this game here. In fact, they're retreating into the Urshifu and then they strafe. Okay, I was about to say, if they leave this in the active, we can just knock this out. We will need to find the boss. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to get rid of this Jirachi with a quick ball. There's 2 boss's orders left in deck. We need to find it off of this Jirachi. So there's 2 in deck, 2 out of 10, 1 in 5 chance. We're looking at 5 cards, so that's pretty good odds. Stellar-Wish into a boss. Fantastic stuff. We'll take that one. And then we can scoop up our active Jirachi and knock out with Shaymin. I think, let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's fine, because there's 7 in play. We've got 1 in our hand. We can promote the Shaymin. We'll just attach the grass. Boss up the... I think we should probably go for the Crobat just to make sure. And then Flower Storm. We'll take ourselves the knockout, 240. I feel like we didn't even get a chance to flip coins with Maractus. We're going to need to play another one to get this thing to work. Alrighty, let's play one more. This deck has taken a little bit longer than I would have liked to have built. But that's okay. It's taking its time. We're going to grab... Oh my god, are we going to grab anything here? We're going to grab the Marnie. I think that's the best thing to do. And then we attach the twin and pass. I think that's the best thing. We could attach... We play down the Glimwood Tangle. I think that's fine. And then click done. You probably noticed that my demeanor has changed a little bit. This deck has taken it's taken its toll. Frankly, it's taken its toll on me. It's quite tough. It's quite tough to get a good game with this thing. But that's okay. That's alright. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of persistence, a little bit of hard work, and we get there in the end, right? Switching into Bolton, looks like we're playing up against Pikachu and Zekrom. This deck of Crushing Hammer, here we go. We can get Crushing Hammered. Alright, well this could be another disaster. Marnie, yep, it's looking like it's going to be another disaster. I mean, we'll keep playing. We've got a Jirachi in the active, which is better than I can say for most other times. Okay, so this is still fine. They're going to electrify into the Pika. I think, you know what? I think we're still going to be fine as long as we take a knockout on this Pikachu Zekrom before it tag bolts for multiple prizes. Let's quick ball. Get rid of the Jirachi here. We want a Cherubi, please. Let's put that onto the bench. We've still got a Stellar-Wish option. I'm going to quick ball away the scoop up net though, because I would much prefer have another Maractus and then Marnie. Marnie and then using Stellar-Wish generally a better option for us. We still don't have any energy, which is unfortunate. Stellar-Wish is not going to find us any. It does find us quick ball though. We could thin our hand and then use Crobat as a potential way to draw some more cards. So that's quick ball. We'll grab nothing, then play the Shaymin, then play the scoop up net. Jirachi can go to the hand, Shaymin to the active, and then we can Crobat for 5. We're looking for 1 energy, please. We got 1. Let's attach that and pass. Not ideal, but not terrible. If we have to lose the Shaymin here, then that's fine. We just want to find a Cherrim. That's the key. We have to find the Cherrim, and then we have to take the knockout. So if we can knock out this Pikarom this turn, I actually don't think that we're in that bad of a spot. What they're going to do is they're going to full blitz, and I feel like they're full blitzing to the active. This is not the hand that we were looking for. Please don't Crushing Hammer me. Not again. Oh, thank goodness. Full blitz. Okay, so I would not be surprised if this full blitz goes to the active. There it goes. Okay, so they're looking to tag bolt us. We're going to promote... I think the Jirachi's still the right decision. And then hopefully... Oh, top decking the research there is super good. Okay, let's Stellar-Wish now. Probably should have waited. I was kind of hoping that we could get the Cherrim right then. We've found it now, which is good, but we don't really have a lot to work with. Okay, so we're gonna grab the Cherrim, and I think we're gonna shuffle away this Jirachi as well, and we're gonna grab Dedenne. We want to draw more cards. We want to give ourselves the best chance to knock out this Pikarom. Now we need to flip 4 heads to do that, but it's definitely achievable. Let's energy recycle. We're about to discard it anyway. Dedenne, give me a couple of energy. All right, a couple of energy. 1 energy is one energy. is 1 energy. Powerful Needles, we need to flip all 4 heads. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. Okay, 50-50, it's what we'd expect. Flip again, all heads, heads, tails, okay. Yeah, it was 50-50 again. Alright, so, unfortunate. If the Cherrim survives, then we have an opportunity. If not, well, I mean, we're going to lose, right? There's a potential that they gust up Crobat and get greedy and try and take 4 prizes. They could potentially do that. I feel like that would be a mistake, but that is something that could happen. I feel like we've been in... I want to say that we've been in an unlucky situation. Obviously, it's a coin flip deck, right? Sometimes you're getting unlucky. It's going to happen. And I've also not played as well as I could have. This is just for perspective. The first video that you see was the first game that I played with Cherrim, so I was super hyped on it. And this one is, like, what's the time? This one is being filmed about an hour and a half later. So, and I took a short break, perhaps. Being Marnied. Alright. So, we may still lose the Cherrim, which is incredibly bad. But if we don't lose the Cherrim, we've got a couple of energy. Tag Bolt is knocking out both Maractus. Okay, I can live with that. Both of the attackers gone is no problem, because the Cherrim is still there. We can still take a knockout if we get everything the way we want it. We've got a Marnie. Let's find a... Oh, Pokecom doesn't really do much for us here. I feel like we have to use research, right? We've got to switch. What we could do is we could switch into the Cherrim and use the energy in our hand to guarantee the retreat. So let's try that. This is not an efficient use of our energy at all, but I think it's the best way for us to try and guarantee a retreat next turn. This turn, we can research, we find a Maractus and a twin and a couple of energy from energy retrieval. So this is good. This is good. We can Spring Bloom all of those grass energies to the Maractus. Then we can attach a twin. And we're just looking for a 50-50, right? We can retreat into the Maractus here. 50-50. Powerful Needles get 2 heads. 1, 2. Alright, beautiful. We will take that. 120 damage. Takes 3 prizes for us. It removes all of the energy from the board as well, which is the most important thing. Now, here's the question. Can we take a knockout on Bolton next turn? I don't think the Bolton can knock us out unless they have Tapu Koko. If they Tapu Koko here, they knock the Maractus out. And to be honest, that would suck, but it's fine. Because I can at least use Jirachi to try and find another attacker. If they don't knock us out, we've got a really, really good chance here. We could just run over the top of this deck if we do have the opportunity to. Quick Ball here for Tapu Koko. There's the Koko, okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, so they'll be able to get it done. No other basic though. 3, 6, 9, 10, it's not enough. It's not enough. They needed another basic and they didn't have it. Reset stamp to 3, that's fine. There's no pressure. There's no pressure. You're not knocking us out. If they put down another Pokemon, they're going to be so upset. Because that seems like a massive... They didn't have one. Alright, 100. We live. We live, and I feel like this is an opportunity. Yeah, they just concede. That was an opportunity to get the win. Well, I mean, there we go. We did it. We won our second game. So we get there in the end. Cherrim doing the job, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. Not necessarily the most competitive of decks, but definitely a lot of fun. And it's one that you can pick up on the cheap if you're looking for a Battle Styles deck that hasn't... it's not going to cost the world, then this is definitely one that you could use. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping past and watching today. Thank you especially to Dadbod and Azazel for your support as channel members. Fernando, Yolo, Diego, Stephen, Agent Abel as well, appreciate it. As well as Victor, Connor, Dario, Tom Cove, Sparksy, Kabakazi, Josiah, Austin, Stephanie, Charbungus, and Sam. Good grief, there are so many people supporting the channel. Appreciate it. If you want to become a member, there is a link down below you can click on. Thank you very much, everyone, for your continued support, and I'll see you next time for more from the Sableyes. Battle Styles it's in full swing. We're excited.